What's up, everybody? It's the Bottom Line with Miz on a Saturday night. Hey, I wanted to go into Thibodeau. It won't be a long video. I wanted to talk about what I feel is the single best player in this NFL draft coming up later this month. That beast from Oregon, Kayvon Thibodeau. But first, I wanted to dedicate this video to a good friend, someone who's exploding out there in the YouTube community, a big Giants fan, and I'm a fan of his, and I wanted to sport his shirt tonight. This is Big Pat. Big Pat runs the Blue Crew. Big Pat has grown on us. I wanted to show him appreciation for throwing me in this video earlier today with a couple of my comments of how I felt the Giants might go with the offensive line. Hey, if you're a fan of Pat the Man, go out and get yourself a shirt. It's a couple of dollars. Support the guy. The man's putting out videos, and he's taking people along with him. And he's growing at a rapid pace. And I'll be honest with you, that's all good with me. I want to see the guy grow and go get what he deserves. So go out and get yourself a Pat shirt. I know I did. And I'll tell you what, it makes for a good-looking muscle shirt also, if you're a gym rat. Kayvon Thibodeau is the best single best player in this draft, hands down. I've been saying it. And people who know me know that when I get on someone, I don't get off. Alright? And I don't make up things according to the type of players I want to be good. I see things. I know football. We all know football. I see something, especially in pass rushers, front seven defense, and quarterbacks. It's something I played when I was younger, and it's something that I watch and I look for. And this year's special player that to me can't be matched by any other player in this draft. A prospect that I put on a mountain. Alright? And I put him up there a while ago. And I have not come off that mountain once yet. Alright? And that's Thibs from Oregon. Number 5. A monster off the edge. The guy can bull rush on a level of his own. I won't call him a kid because that's disrespect. This guy's a beast. What I do call him is a lion. This guy's the lion, a lion off the edge. And for all the haters out there who want to put out these bullshit nonsense stories, like some of the stories we heard last year when I preached for months that Parsons was going to be a generational linebacker. How's that looking? We made the mistake of passing on him, but I'm not going to go back and dwell on it because that was a different regime. And now we're being ran by guys who understand football. Okay? I have a lot of confidence in Shane. I believe in Dabo. We better believe in them because they're here. But I just look at the resume of what they did up north in Buffalo. And I hope they bring every little bit of that down here. Thibs is a beast. Thibs is everything the monster you want. None of that nonsense of he doesn't have the passion. You know, you heard what he said yesterday? He spoke like an alpha lion. And I expect him to talk no other way. Downright cocky. Soaked with confidence. Dripping with lemonade. Who gets that beast? Gets a real monster off the edge. And just because people criticized him, he's coming with a major chip on that shoulder. That only makes him even more dangerous than I thought he would be. I dream that guy gets to 5. If the Texans and the Jets are that incompetent to pass on him, that's if he's not. And it wouldn't shock me if he was taken first in this draft, because to me, he's head over heels over Hutch. That's my opinion. That's what I see. But I love to have that animal at 5. You better believe it. We don't even need to go to the podium. We could just yell it from the crowd. At 5, the Giants took Beast, Oregon, Vips. Unfortunately, I don't see him getting there. You want to stand and stare at a lion and question his passion and his heart? Go ahead, not me. My man, when a lion stares at you, you just freeze and silent your damn self. And that's what this guy is. Once a year, once every few years, you get players like this. Back-to-back years now, you got Parsons and this guy, and you can make a case Chase Young was there 3 years ago or 2 drafts ago. Hey, whatever. And for some reason, these guys are right there, right around the Giants' chance to grab. But again, that was a different regime. That was a loser regime. And this is a new regime. And maybe things change. Maybe fortunes turn for us. We all know we need a big-time tackle at 5. And most likely, that's what's going to be there for us at 5. And we'll be very happy with it. And I am a person who was out there. Yes, I would double down on the O-line. I would take this O-line from the crap and garbage it's been. And with 2 big-time linemen at 5 and 7, you could turn this into a top 5 O-line immediately. I would not complain if we had Equan O'Neal at 5 and then doubled down on Cross at 7. Believe me, I'd be very excited knowing that we are set up for the next 7, 8, 10 years. But the most, honestly, the best scenario for us is probably tackle and edge. And if Thibs is gone before 5, which most likely we all know he will be and should be, your heart wants him to be there, but your brain knows this guy probably ain't getting out of the top 2 or 3. And he very well could be a Jet at 4. There's no way in the world he's getting past Saleh. So you know what? Go get one of the 3 tackles at 5. Don't play a game. Get that monster piece on this O-line. You can look for another piece later on. And then at 7, we all would love to have an edge rusher. And I know the Giants are probably looking at Sauce. But Jermaine Johnson could be sitting there at 7. And with Ojabo had gotten injured, you're probably looking at Jermaine Johnson as the 3rd best edge rusher in this class. And he's going to be sitting right there. There's also obviously a very strong possibility that the Giants trade out of one of these picks because they are tight on money right now. They're strapped. And an opportunity to trade out of one of these picks and get yourself a bunch of picks. And more importantly, a number 1 in 23, which would give you 2 1s and set you up for one of those stud quarterbacks if things didn't work out with Daniel Jones this year. So you got to be smart and you got to plan ahead in case. We all want Jones to be the guy. We all want him to be the star. We all know that there are bits and pieces of potential there. When we put it together, I'll tell you what, the Giants are going to put the O-line there for him and Barkley, so there are no more excuses this year. So we're going to find out. And you can't sit here and tell me that he doesn't have a couple of receivers, because Golladay and Tony are pretty damn good. And you're going to get a tight end in the 3rd round, a starting real good tight end, a young good one. So, I just wanted to come on. It's no surprise to any of you guys out there that follow me. I've been telling you for months, and I'm standing on top of that mountain. I'm still saying it. You could tell me this and that and all that other crap. Kayvon Thibodeaux is the best pass rusher, the best defensive player, and I'll argue he's the best player in this NFL draft later this month. And somebody's getting themselves a beast, an angry lion. And damn it, I wish he got to 5. Because I wouldn't have to fall over. I know Shane's not stupid, and he would run up to the podium and grab him. You know what? That's my bottom line. As we get later towards the month, I'm going to do something I don't usually do. I'm going to give you the Mrs. Mock, and it's only going to be one mock. Okay? That's Ms. Mock .0. It'll be a few days before the draft. I'm going to try to give you 2 rounds. You definitely get 1 round. I haven't decided if I'm going to do 1 full NFL round or if I'm just going to do a Giants mock. I think it's a little more fun when you put in the entire NFL for the first round. And then maybe I'll throw in the Giants and the Jets picks in the second round. You know what? I'll figure it out when I get close. But I do 1 mock. And I do 1 mock 1,000% to who I think the players are going. Where they're going. And then the real draft happens. Thibs. Monster. Everything he said yesterday is a fact. And that's the bottom line.